Hi, I'm Greg McCollum. I'm managing partner at the Cldt Legal Defense Team. At the Cldt Legal Defense Team, our motto or our purpose is that we defend the accused who have a lot to lose. And what does that mean? What does that, we defend the accused who have a lot to lose? What does that mean exactly? It means that most of our clients, people that we help, have never been arrested. It may be a 17-year-old girl who's in school. It could be a 50-year-old man who's a businessman who owns a company. It could be a professional, someone with a professional license. It could be, we've represented doctors and nurses and judges and police officers and lawyers and engineers and school teachers. I mean, the list goes on. And those aren't people that you would think would need, a criminal defense lawyer or a criminal defense law firm. But it happens. It happens more than you think, and it happens to people who are good people, who have built a good life. They're good parents, they're good spouses, or they may be good kids, but something has gone wrong and they've been accused. So we've represented those kind of people, and those are people who have a lot to lose in our estimation. These are people who have built a good life, who have lived the way they should live and helped people and been kind to people and accepted their responsibilities in society. And now all of a sudden, they've been accused of something, they've been arrested, their life is just turned upside down. Those are people who have a lot to lose, and those are most of the people, the types of people that we represent and defend, and those are people who are a good fit for us because our resources and what we can do for them can start to put their life back in order. That doesn't really apply to somebody who hasn't really led a good life. If somebody hasn't worked hard, or they've been arrested a lot, or maybe it's somebody that doesn't take care of their family, and they don't have any assets or anything like that, maybe they don't have a job, they don't have a lot to lose. And so we may not be a good fit for someone like that because they may not want to commit their resources, their time, their emotion, their money, all of that. They're not going to want to commit big enough to really make a difference to help themselves and protect themselves and their family. It's also important to understand that our firm, we hire people who are compassionate and feel strongly about defending people. We don't want to live in a police state. We don't want people to be crushed by the legal system. What a lot of people do not understand is that a lot of people get bullied by police and get taken advantage of, and people get their lives ruined and crushed by the judicial system. We don't want someone's life to be crushed by the judicial system. We want them to be treated fairly, and we want to enforce people's rights, and we want to have the right people in place and the right lawyers and the right legal assistants and paralegals and enough people working together who know what they're doing and who care about people and are able to go in and make a difference in someone's life. Now, prior to building the Cldt Legal Defense Team, I had practiced law for a couple of decades, but I knew that it was time to do something better and to do something different. I know a lot of good, talented lawyers, and they have law practices and their hearts are in the right place, and they have a good legal assistant or a paralegal or something. But sometimes you need more resources than that. Sometimes you get pulled into court and you're in trial fighting for a client, and all of a sudden somebody else comes along and they're in crisis or there's an emergency. We don't want you to get an answering machine when that goes on, if that happens to you. Our team is connected. You can reach us. We have enough resources, and we continue to grow because we have the group of people that know how to help and want to help. If you contact our firm because you have an emergency, a real emergency, such as the police are at your door, and you call our office, even if we're closed, we'll get the call. Our phones after hours are transferred to an answering service, and they're instructed, if it's urgent, to notify us. And several of us will get a text message saying that you called and what the problem is, so we can call you back. Now, we're probably not going to respond after 10 o'clock in the evening and before 6 o'clock in the morning, But realistically, there's not a whole lot someone can do in the system during those hours anyway. We all know that things do happen, and we don't want your life to be defined by one short incident. There's so many minutes and hours in a year and in a person's life. So an incident may have been 10 minutes of a person's life, or even 90 seconds. It may be terrible, but we don't want that to define you. So we will move as much as possible and do everything legally possible to make sure that doesn't define your life. Some people are innocent, and we represent people who are falsely accused, or people that somebody thinks they did something illegal, but there's another side to it, and they're not even guilty, but they've been arrested and their reputation has been ruined. So we really hope that you don't need us, and we hope that you don't have to call us. But if something happens and you do, we're there. You can contact us 7 days a week. You can contact us anytime, day or night. We're here if you need us. We're the complete legal defense team, and we defend the accused who have a lot to lose.